Hey, my name is Tim Scott. I am the artistic director here at Music Theater Heritage and also the director of our current production of Cats, playing through August 31st. I wanted to pop in and tell you a little bit about our show. Of course, everyone knows Cats, right? It's a worldwide sensation. What you may not know is that, written by Andrew Lloyd Webber, winner of many Tony Awards, worldwide phenomenon, is that it's based on T.S. Eliot's Old Possum's book of Practical Cats. And Webber, when he was very young, he was interested in seeing if he could take pre-existing poetry, lyrics, and set them to his own music. And so that's just what he did. Now, many people have their opinions on cats. Some people love cats and some people do not love cats. And I think the haters, I'll say, don't love cats for a couple of reasons. One, they don't think it's about anything. They're like, it's nothing. It's got no story. It's nothing. Which I would say is not exactly true. I mean, most children's stories, poetry, have morals and themes and lessons within them, and T.S. Eliot's poetry is no different. I would say that perhaps those stories and morals and lessons are lost behind what some other people may not like about cats, which is the original designs that it's known for, which were magnificent and spectacular, but they were actual yak fur, like actual fur from yak, the hair from yaks on human beings' bodies. There is underlying themes and underlying stories, and I would argue that maybe some of that stuff gets lost in the yak fur, which is another reason why we chose to go a different direction. We didn't want anything to get into the way of the story and the potential of emotionally resonating with an audience. So our costume design by Georgiana Landre is meant to evoke feline aesthetics. Many would say are popular in fashion today. So you'll see leopard prints and camouflage and stripes. There will be no actual fur of animals on our human beings. You know, we really wanted to expose the story. And I think what that's allowed us to do is it allowed us to reveal the story in a way that audiences are not expecting at all. You know, when you hear Grisabella sing Memory, it gives you an opportunity to actually see potentially yourself. And there are many stories in Cats like that. Most people wouldn't think that there are themes of bullying, discrimination, community coming together for commonality. You wouldn't think that that's a part of Cats, but it actually is if you allow yourself to see it and you allow it to be revealed. And I think that's the trick, right? Because as human beings watching the show, we believe you have an opportunity to relate to the human beings that are telling this story. Likewise, our choreography, which was done by Courtney Germany. You know, this is a story about a community of people that get together at a junkyard at midnight. And so for us, the movement aesthetic should be more like street jazz and hip hop. And Courtney Germany's done an amazing job integrating that into our production. The scenic design is a massive, larger than life junkyard playground. It is magnificent. It is vast with many, it's like a giant jungle gym, which is why I think kids like coming to see our show, because they see our cast literally playing on this giant jungle gym in a small theater with 7 rows. And of course, one of my favorite parts is the lighting design. It's so saturated and so fun and so playful, very much in the same vocabulary and spirit as children's stories, which is what this is based on. So all that to say, if you love Cats and if you know Cats and you love the music of Cats, it is still there for you. It is still here for you in all of its glory. Lauren Braden kills it singing Memory every single night. My Cavity is such an amazing song, and Mr. Mistopheles, all those great tunes are definitely prevalent. However, if you are also interested in a narrative and a story and something that might resonate with you as a human being, maybe even seeing yourself in these stories, I think you might be surprised by our production in a way that you're not expecting to. So that's what we tried to do with our production. We've had thousands of people see it already, and many, many people are moved to tears. Many people have already told us, I had no idea. Many people have told me, I hated Cats. I was dragged here to see Cats, and I'm so glad that I came. And I hope that you are one of those people. So like I said, we play for only another week. We close on August 31st here at Music Theater Heritage and Crown Center. I hope you'll come check us out.